see they try to do everything right from every little end. You know, I checked those little ends that they put there. You remember XLR had those, no sealant. So they do an effort. Do they do an effort when it's full body paint? Maybe. But here's the man cave.
But some of the things that I've noticed they've changed. It's no secret. Pierre and I had a 370 FB, which we loved. But what I noticed is
Alliance did it again. We made it almost till the end of the day. We'll see what Laurel has inside, but for me,
it's RV inspection day, and today we are in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, about to inspect this gorgeous Alliance Paradigm 382 RK. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find. Our customers' fingers are crossed we find nothing, but we're going to update you at lunch and the end of the day.
all right, first glimpse, Alliance, full body paint, quite beautiful. So am I intrigued? Am I surprised? No. I'll give this to Alliance. They're typically on top of things, and if not, they're easy to work with. That's what we know about the story of Alliance. People who don't know what we do, we try to awaken awareness to the RV industry, from the buyer to the seller to the manufacturer. Why we do inspection? It's because the lack of consistency of quality that they deliver. This is brand new. So far, if you stay till the end, and at the end I tell you this was immaculate, that'll be the first one. So far what I've been seeing is pretty good. The electrical setup that we have here is kind of a temporary thing from this facility. See all those cables? There's a generator over there, and that's because they had a show this week. The Hershey show was last week. And this customer bought it there, they come here, they come in transit, so they've been working on it. What I've been struggling for the last about half hour, because this battery was dead, it spent the week at the show, so I had to figure out cable, the adapters that goes on those generator thing. But overall, quickly, this looks so far flawless. And by the way, if you're one of them that think that you have what it takes to become an endorsed Blue Ox inspector, reach out, go to our website, Blue Ox RV Inspection. There's a new endorsed program that you can click on there, and let's see if you could be a match. And let's go check what Laurel had so far inside.
So come on in, let's check out this stow and go. So as you know, this is a fifth wheel, right? And typically the stow and go isn't the same as a drivable. But check this out. This is a rear kitchen, and normally I cannot even get through here, but you can actually get all the way to the kitchen. You can even get to your fridge. Now you do have to open the door that's on the farthest on the left, because if you open the one here on the right, you can't get your arms in to get that. So make sure to put your good snacks on the left side. But the stow and go is fantastic. Hold on, my first glimpse while I'm here, just wanted to tell you about this. So the shade has come down in transit. Hopefully that's the only thing that I find inside here today, but you know I'm going to let you know later. But then come on here. You have access to your half bath and also to your bedroom. Now, as long as you get into bed, right? So you get into bed and then you can roll to the other side, you actually have access to your shower and to your walk-in closet. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, this stow and go is A-OK. Number one, love it. Leave a comment below. What do you think of this stow and go?
All right, lunchtime recap. Beautiful day under the rain. So consistency of Alliance is remarkable as usual. It's kind of repetitive, and we don't have an Alliance, but it just feels like, okay, you can see they try to do everything right from every little end. You know, I checked those little ends that they put there. You remember XLR had those, no sealant. So they do an effort. Where I have a comment is this roller is actually off. But why is this roller off, not touching the floor? It's because you can see this bow in this floor. So basically when they built that floor, when they dug that hole, the tablet where they put the roll, this one at this end is a little bit lower. Is it detrimental? No, the slide out will actually operate, and we'll sit down on there one of these days, maybe. The other thing I have on this slide out, so same slide out. So remember when I always tell you, you can feel or hear the personality of a unit. Whoever's working on this slide out, the wiper seal that's on top that would seal when it comes out, this is all tucked in, it can't come back out. So is it too low? I don't know, but it doesn't deploy as intended. Let's go on the other side. No propane leak. I started my water heater. I've tested my lights. Everything is on cue. Everything's been nice. And this is full body paint, so do they do an effort when it's full body paint? Maybe. But here's the man cave, because that's a garbage bucket. Who do you think is in charge of the cargo door? That'd be me, if we had this. The junction from this bulb seal to the top one, what happens is that they actually put a screw. They seal to the top, they seal from the bottom, and wherever they put the screw, they don't put sealant. What do you think is gonna happen? So you gotta check onto those. If it's your rig, think common sense. When you see junction somewhere, where can the water go? Remember, the water doesn't try to find a hole this size. It goes into nothing and everything. Just keep that in mind. Let's go check what Laurel has.
So it's lunchtime, and I'm really excited to show you very little, but also some changes that I noticed Alliance made. So let's start with something really small. This magnet right here, it's loose, right? So it's not hitting this magnet properly. And if you put something heavy up there, trust me, you don't want that falling when you're en route somewhere. The other thing is, I have this light up here with the lights on. You might not be able to see it, but it's loose. It's coming away from the ceiling. And then we have this little spot. Now, I'm telling you, you have to really look for it, right? It's over here, and it's the wood stain, and it's on the wall. You can see it right around this area right there. Okay, so these are just minor things that I found so far. One more right here, this trim. Now, remember we told you that this came from a show. Last week was the 2024 Hershey RV show. So a lot of people have been in and out of this RV. I'm assuming they kind of bumped against that. But some of the things that I've noticed they've changed. It's no secret. Pierre and I had a 370 FB, which we loved. But what I noticed is Alliance have changed the trim of their slides. It no longer is engraved Alliance. I think a lot of people may have been covering that up, and they changed it, and they listened to you. So I think that looks really nice. Couple other things. Come on up here. You've got to check this out, because this is a beautiful floor plan, but they put padding on the headboard. So I'd say that may have been a request. I'm not sure. Kind of funny. I love it. And the other thing is they changed this door. So this used to have a locking mechanism at the top. Now you have your lock right here. So that's a great change as well. But also, we had this same bathroom. This door used to open, and it always hit up here, so we could never open fully. They have now done a little remedy right there. Now, if that's not slick, but here's the other funny thing. So prime pooping position people talk about. Well, this was, and then these used to be mirrors. So it was really kind of awkward, because as you're sitting here, what are you looking at? Although I liked it because it was the only mirror that we had in the full RV. The other thing they changed are the countertops. So we had a black epoxy, which I personally loved. So I think people were saying, listen, we want things to be lighter. So those are some great changes. One more thing, this shower. So this shower is one solid piece, which I think is fantastic, because the other showers were loose panels on the wall. So these changes to me are phenomenal. And okay, I thought you were gonna fall. I'm sorry, lost my concentration. My husband almost fell. I thought that was kind of funny. If you think that'd be funny, put it in the comments below. As long as he doesn't get hurt, it's funny. So let's just continue on today, because I did find one thing under the kitchen sink. It was some antifreeze that had been dripping. So am I gonna have any leaks? I don't know. Stick around, I'll let you know at the end of the day. If you enjoy videos like this, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe. And for those of you that are subscribed, just double check, make sure you still are, because we've had subscribers tell us that they were unsubscribed and had to resubscribe. And give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, C4BO.
End of the day recap. Alliance did it again. We made it almost till the end of the day. We'll see what Laurel has inside, but for me, it is close to perfection. Where axles are doing what they're supposed to do, frame has been taken care of, everything is in order. No hot skin, no propane leak, so kudos to Alliance. All right, let's go check what Laurel has inside.
So it's the end of the day and I am smiling. Yes, I am. I'm just going to show you a couple of little things. So right here we have these marks on the door. What is that from? Well, I would say that someone did this and then they opened the door, because when you have your RVs at the show, kids, even adults, they just have to touch everything and open everything just to make sure that what they're seeing is accurate. So therefore, they've got these marks on their door. But let's talk about the tall stall. So if you are in here 76 inches, 6'4" and under, you're going to be just fine. You can even bring, I don't know, maybe 3 other friends in here and you're going to be just fine. You're all going to fit in here because this is a huge shower, which is phenomenal. But then let's talk about the dresser. Okay, so I'm going to turn the light on right here. Nope, that's not the light. Right there. Magic. So, you know, everything looks great, doesn't it? It looks beautiful. Do you see anything wrong with this? Well, let's just start to open this. Oops. Oops. Now, what that really is there is a screw sticking out that broke that. This bottom bedroom drawer, when pulling out, it has broken here. And if I just pull this back just a little, you can see this screw. And that is what did the mess here. But like this, no one would ever know. So that's got to be fixed. You know what I love about this seat right here? This could be your access to the front row seat. That's right. We have members only. We call it your front row seat. You come along on a journey with Pierre and I. The link is in the description below. I was going through all of the furniture and the couches look really nice, don't they? Except for this one over here. And all day long I kept thinking, this thing doesn't even stay up. Well, the reason why it doesn't stay up is the entire back of this couch is not hooked where it needs to be. It needs to be screwed into a bracket, and it's not. So that's why the couch looked a little funny. But other than that, I am really pleased with what I found today. A lot of times people don't realize that when I'm checking my water, I usually have a little duck because Pierre and I are Jeepers, right? So I put this little duck in the sink because I want to make sure that the sink is holding water. Then I hide it in your RV. But I have something special today. Anybody know what this is? If you know what this is, put it in the link below. But I think everyone that has an Alliance knows what this is. This is an alligator because Alliance owners have come up with their name as Fam-Ali, and they have these little rubber alligators. Someone left this on our Jeep at the Hershey show. This isn't a duck. They're playing a little trick on me. But at the same time, I have this inspection where I can actually leave this for our customers, and I think they'll be pleasantly surprised when they find this alligator. The world is full of a lot of wonderful things to see. Don't give up on your chance to be able to see them. So remember, and do never forget.
It's not about the destination, it's all about the journey.